Now we have our hem done and we have our gathering stitches ready. What you're going to do is you want to pull on the bobbin thread. Well, at least that's what I prefer. I guess some people prefer to pull the top thread, but I like to pull the bobbin thread. I think it is a little bit easier. So you find the bobbin thread and you're just very lightly going to tug on the bobbin thread, and then see it starts to cinch up or gather. And you just pull and just kind of work it all the way through. Just make sure you're pulling really gently. You don't want it to break after you have gathered everything, which has happened to me many times. I actually don't use this method anymore. I have a Ruffler foot, which I really recommend. I use it all the time in my for my Etsy shop for the children's clothes that I make. It's super easy and it's a big time saver. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on using the Ruffler foot in the future. Okay, so you just kind of want it to be you know, even throughout. You don't want to have too many bunches in different places. And you can even, once you get to the middle, once this side is pretty much gathered, you can go to the other side and pull that bobbin thread and do it from that side. It's a little bit easier. So see, I'm just gathering this. Okay, you can kind of play with this later when you're ready to sew anyway. Okay, so you have your two. Well, actually there's 4 threads on each side. Just kind of get them out of the way. And you want to be kind of careful here. You don't want your gathers to come out, so you don't want to pull too hard. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your jeans and you're going to put them right sides together. So you're going to take your ruffle and just kind of attach it here. And then I do it halfway. You're going to find the halfway mark in your ruffle and then find the seam and pin it. Okay, and then you're going to pin all the way around. And you're probably going to have to, if you lose some of your gathers or if it starts to pop out a little bit, don't worry, you can kind of adjust it after you're done pinning. Okay, once you get to this seam right here, you're going to want to put one more pin pretty close to that seam. So I'm going to put mine right here. So when I look at my pin, I can still see the seam there. I'm going to do this for the other side. Now, my length actually worked out perfect. It was 20 inches, if you remember. So, oops. So now I just have to make some adjustments. Okay, so now what I recommend doing is you have it all pinned, so it doesn't start, the gathers don't come out. You want to just take your top thread and your bobbin threads and just kind of wrap it around the pin so they don't unravel and you lose all your gathers. See, so I just wrapped it around the pin right there. Do that on the other side. Find your 2 threads and you know, you don't want to pull it too much because then you're going to bring it over, but just very lightly wrap it around. Okay, so what we have here is we have this little bit of extra. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to match, you find your seam to the jean, and when you sew, you want that seam to pretty. Okay, sorry about that last clip. This is the first time I'm editing video, so I think I got deleted. But what I wanted to do was show you that what you saw me doing, I was pinning over here, and this part was apart. So I just wanted to make sure you knew that you need to connect it and sew down. That's how you connect that part. You'll see it on the next clip when I'm actually sewing, but I just wanted to make sure that you got that part. Okay? Alright, so most machines do this. You're going to want to take off this part to make it a little bit thinner, and it's easier to move your fabric around. Okay, so first we need to sew down that seam to connect the ruffle that we did. Okay, you're going to have a lot of pins here, so you need to kind of make sure that they don't get in the way. Okay, make sure you adjust your length so it's back to where it was. Do not sew over your pins. I'm sure you already know that. Your back stitch. Back stitch again. Okay. Alright, so what we did was we just got rid of the extra basically.